What's up, YouTube? I'm Ace Palomero, South Texas Realtor, proud son of the Rio Grande Valley, and a Valley boy for life. Welcome to my channel. I was actually back home for a little bit a few weeks ago. We're still building, y'all, despite all the inventory in the market. And this is just my personal opinion. If you want my professional opinion, you're going to have to be a signed client. But personal opinion, there are cracks forming in the market. They've been there for a few years, but I think the cracks are getting bigger. And these are specifically in the fourplex market. Check out these two videos if you want a little bit more. And my info also is in the description below if you're looking to work with the agent down in the Rio Grande Valley. You actually hear back and forth between the Valley and Arizona. And I'll be back in the Valley at the end of the month, I believe. But anyway, let's jump into the video. Today's video is on the March 2026 housing market update, specifically for the houses. Especially for the markets in McAllen, Edinburg, Mission, and Far. So let's jump into the data. Okay, so data, as per usual, is courtesy of the Greater McAllen Association of Realtors, cities McAllen, Edinburg, Mission, and Fall. We have the property type set to single family and all types for construction. Everything, or the full range for price range, square footage, number of bedrooms, baths, right? So basically, it's just single family, all types. First data set we're looking at is median sale price. So for month to month for McAllen, Edinburg and Mission went up, Far went down from February 2026 to March 2026. So McAllen went from 273,600 up to 294,000. 294,000. Edinburg went from 250,000 to 270,000. Mission went from 252,500 up to 267,000, and Far went down from 197,000 to 172,500. And for year-to-year changes from March 2025 to March 2026, McAllen is up 5%, Edinburg is up 4.2%, Mission is actually down 1.1%, Far is down a lot year over year, 11.5%. So there might be opportunities in Far already this year. So new listings, and these are listings that came into the market over the month of March, or at least for that month, right? Because we're doing month to month first. So from February to March, all of them went up month over month, right? McAllen went up from 150 to 184. Edinburg went from 179 to 231. Mission went from 125 to 176. Far went up from 34 to 55. Everything is in line with seasonality. For year-over-year changes, though, McAllen is up 27.8%. Edinburg is up 27.6%. Mission is up 22.2%, and Far is up 7.8%. So more than last year. For homes for sale, and these are the total number of properties for sale, so new ones and those that didn't sell. February to March 2026, McAllen went up 516 to 533. Edinburg went up 662 in February to 676 in March. Mission went up a little bit, 561 to 571, and Far went down 183 to 167. For year-over-year changes, though, McAllen is up 14.9%, Edinburg is up 9.6%, Mission is up 19.5%, and Far is up 7.1%. So for all four of these metros, for March of this year compared to March of last year, there are more homes for sale. Pending sales, these are sales that are under contract, but they haven't closed yet. So month-to-month changes, February to March. McAllen went from 73. Well, it changed. Went unchanged. So basically the same 73, 73. Edinburg went up a lot though, 89 to 113. Mission went up 66 to 76, and FAR went from 16 to 31. So it doubled pending sales from February to March. And look at these year over year changes. So McAllen is up 21.7%. Edinburg is up 8.7%. Mission is actually down 3.8%, but FAR is up 138.5%. But that's just because, yeah, it's a smaller sample size compared to the other three cities. So March of 2025. Yeah, FAR only had 13 pending sales compared to March 2026, 31. Now, for um, closed sales, these are sales that actually made it to closing day. February to March, month to month changes. Uh, McAllen from 63 to 69. Edinburg went up 62 to 108. Mission went up 61 to 62, and then FAR went from 18 to 22 from February to March of this year. Now, for year to year changes, McAllen is up 16.9% for closed sales. Edinburg is up 11.3% for closed sales. Mission's up 12.7 for closed sales, and FAR is up 29.4 for closed sales year over year. Now, for days on market, for the month to month changes, comparing February to March. So McAllen went down from 52 to 45. So it's selling faster. Same thing with Edinburg, 69 to 50. Mission went from 66 to 47, but FAR selling slower. So 36 days on market to 49 in March. Now, for year to year changes, McAllen is up 15.4%. Edinburg is up 4.2%. Mission is down 6%, and FAR is up 75%. So, besides Mission, McAllen, Edinburg, and FAR, they all went up, and they're all sitting on the market a little bit longer from this past March compared to March 2025. And finally, months of supply. Once again, a measurement of demand. So for month over month changes, McAllen went from 7.4 months of supply in February to 7.5, went up a little bit. Edinburg, same thing, 8.8 to 8.9. Mission, unchanged, 9.7 to 9.7. And then FAR went down actually, 9.3 to 7.9. So FAR's heating up a bit. But if we look at year over year changes, McAllen is basically the same this past March, March 2026, compared to last March, March 2025. Edinburg went up a bit, 6%. Mission is up 16.9%, and FAR went down 16.8%. So even though the months of supply for FAR is down and McAllen is unchanged year over year, Edinburg and Mission are still high. And for McAllen and FAR, it's still above 7. So it's clearly still a buyer's market if we're going by these numbers. And looking at days on market, like, yes, Mission is down year over year, but McAllen, Edinburg are up. FAR is up like a lot. Closed sales, once again, all of them are up year over year. And then for homes for sale, or total homes for sale, like all of them are up. And with McAllen and Mission being significantly up, 14.9% up, and Mission for McAllen, Mission up 19.5%. And right, and there's more listings. So all of these are pointing to a market that is shifting towards buyers having more leverage. And I want to show you this for the median sales price. Like right now, everything is for the construction type is for both previously owned and new construction. But watch when I change it from I guess all construction types to an individual, right? So like Allen, Edinburg, Mission, Far are at 5% up, 4.2% up, 1.1% down, and then 11.5% down, respectively. And that's for all construction. But watch when I do new construction, it changes. McAllen is down 1.4, Edinburgh's up 7.1, Mission is down 8.5, and then Far is down 11.9. If I go to new construction, McAllen is up 10.2%. Edinburgh is only up 0.5%. Mission is up 15.6%. No change in Far. I'm guessing in Far there were no new construction homes sold. And this is in line with a lot of other, I guess, YouTube analysts, right, and creators who say that it is new construction that is pushing the median sale price up. That's it for the numbers for March 2026. Even though there are changes happening, cracks forming in the market, if you will, my stance is still the same. Most Americans should not be trying to buy right now. They got to worry about things like fixing their credit, getting their income up, creating a long term strategy if they're a first time investor. But if you are looking to work with an agent in the Rio Grande Valley, my info is down below. I am splitting my time though between Texas and Arizona. If you want to work with somebody who's in the valley like 9% of the year, I can still introduce you to somebody. Probably my dad at first, and then if things don't work out, I know other agents. If you found anything in this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe.